Here we are, Kroger, K. Roger, with Tammy. She wants to say something. Say something.
Blowing bubbles.
Okay. She likes to say a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Woo, look.
Really?
Really, that was good for you.
That's Miss Huff's Montana. Zebra. Last video I said that you should consider letting your wife buy herself some flowers. This lady got all mad. Like I'm in control of her. You don't know what you're talking about. Some people need to learn how to take jokes. Or tell jokes. Maybe I need to learn how to tell a joke. Tammy's gonna walk the dog. Look at that. That's the kind of dogs you need. They behave a lot better. Tammy has a list to assist her, but that's just a minimum number of things. That's just a suggestion. A list to me is a final document. You only get the things that are on that list. To Tammy, the list is just a starting point. I did notice there were two men about my age that were walking around, and they were in charge of themselves buying stuff. I'm just helping. I'm a helper. Pretty good helper.
Got one celery.
I've already picked up one bag of lemons, and I've helped that way. There's other way. Moral support, a lot of moral support from me, and encouragement. When she said I should get this, I said, yeah, that's a good idea. Of course, I'd get that. Not that she needs my suggestions. She's quite capable of buying things on her own. Yeah. She's just cleaning out the produce department. Yeah, that lady, that video was like, how dare you say you will allow her to buy something like she's your slave. Oh, can you imagine that? Lady, you need to figure out what's going on, because I'm definitely not allowing her to do anything, although I do allow her. I will allow that. I'm allowing her right now. She just told me to push the buggy, so I'm pushing it now. So I'm going to allow her to tell me to push the buggy. Actually, I like to push the button. She usually doesn't let me push the button. I always want to push the button, and she just muscles her way in and just takes over the buggy. Outrageous behavior by my wife. Look at her. She started, but that lasted all of 10 seconds before she started pushing. Look at her just blowing her bubbles. Like she just, like it didn't happen. She just don't care. She's popping her bubbles. We're in search of pimentos. Anyway, it's very funny. Some people will watch my videos and they'll go, Chris, you are a saint to deal with your wife. And in the same video, some people will come on and they'll say, your wife is a saint to have to deal with you. It's so funny. People will watch the same video and you have two different sets of people. They're just like, how could she put up with you? You're crazy. She just looked at me and said, stay. Look. No, she didn't. She said, stay right there. She did say stay right there. But I saw this guy about my age. And he was walking up down the aisle. He was getting stuff. And then he was looking at his phone. And I know what he was doing. He was acting like he was looking at a list that was on his phone. But what he was really doing was texting his wife to say, is this okay? Is what I got okay? That's what he was really doing. I know what he was doing. She's way over there, but I'm supposed to stay right here. So I feel like I'm in the way, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. I did on my own without any help pick out these two items because they were $1.79. I felt that was such a good deal that I had to get it. Now she's way over there, and I am staying where she told me to stay. But she did look at me and say, should I get this? And held up an item, and I shook my head no. So see, it's all working out. Now she's not even in sight. I feel like, I'll tell you what I feel like. I feel like a kid whose mother abandoned them and they don't know what to do, and they're just standing on the sidewalk somewhere getting scared. I mean, I'm not scared. I'm worried, but I'm not scared. Okay, I've waited as long as I can. I'm on the move to try to find her, because chances are she would come back over there and say, why did you not follow me? There she is. Whew. I was nervous. She put me in charge of the coffee, which is a very important item. That's a very big thing. The fact that I was entrusted to buy a product so important to our well-being. Tammy was looking at the vanilla. She said, this is the best vanilla. And I said, really all we need is like maybe the third or fourth best vanilla, because vanilla's expensive. You know, the thing that I don't understand, and maybe somebody can explain this for me, is I don't get tired pushing the button, even though it's full of stuff. I don't get tired just standing places, but when she's looking at stuff, like when she just stands there and looks at it,
I think there's some
how does that make my legs tired? Because nothing else makes them tired. It's just that. There's something about her looking with her eyes makes my legs tired. She said, we were in the pizza section, she said, we're done. Which is like a preacher saying, I'm about to end the sermon. They're not about to end it, and she is not done. She had to go back after she said she was done, and she's having to get something else, because that's the way it works. Now I'm standing in the line, which is a very dangerous proposition, because she said, why don't you go ahead and get in the line, and I'm going to go back here and get, you know, some other item. And inevitably, she usually doesn't show back until right after I've paid for the food. Then she shows up and goes, why didn't you wait on me? Because we're in a line with these people. So we'll see if she shows back in time. Had to hand Tammy the keys. I was looking at this guy. I felt bad for him. He's an older guy. And the reason I felt bad for him because his wife ran off. The reason I know that, I mean, I didn't talk to him. He didn't tell me his wife ran off. But I watched her run off. She was just flying with that buggy, and he was just left behind in the dust. So while I was watching that guy's wife run off, and I got occupied with that, and I was thinking, you know, how sad that was. I missed my car. I mean, I was way over there. My car's way over here. I totally missed it. I missed it by 2 full parking sets of parking. I just, man, I was way off. I mean, if I was out in the woods right then, I'd been totally lost. You know what I mean? So, if I wasn't being nosy about other people's lives, and whose wife is running off and whose wife was staying with them, then that wouldn't have happened to me. I was loading the stuff out there in the heat in the, what do you call that?
Parking lot?
No. In the, well, I can't think of the word.
In the heat of the night?
Yeah, we'll just say in the heat. So anyway, in the elements. That's where I was looking for. I was out in the element, battling the elements. And I heard this little voice going, I'm hot. It's hot. And I realized it was Tammy. She was in the car. She was in the car. It was hot. I guess she thought, because I was videoing. Tammy, you know what I was telling them about?
What?
That old man, his wife left him. ran off. His wife ran off.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Did I tell you about the old man whose wife ran off?
No. Is it a joke?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Sad to say, it's no joke. Your wife running off on you is not a joke. Anyway, he was walking out of the store, and his wife went in front of us with her buggy, and then he stayed behind so me and you could walk through there, and she just took off. I mean, she just...
Was she the one that turned around and looked?
She was halfway across the parking lot. She just ran off.
She turned around and looked, and I thought, I wonder if she forgot something in there.
His wife ran off and left him, Tammy. It's serious.
Y'all look, I got this for $7.
So anyway...
They had it marked down. I love orchids. I can keep it.
That's what I was talking
Beautiful.
about. When I was videoing back there, I was talking about a serious situation where a guy's wife ran off and left him. And because I was worried about him, I missed the whole car. I was 2 whole lanes over. I wasn't anywhere near the car.
What do you mean you missed a car? You mean you missed where the car was parked?
Yeah.
Well, that's a little more information.
That's a big deal. I mean, I was...
Ooh, look at this puppy.
Aw. Hi, little puppy.
Oh, doggone it.
Boy, that's a pretty dog.
Yeah, it is.
Don't ever...
They didn't even get to see it.
Zooming in is an absolute and total... You zoomed in right now?
No.
Good.
It's a fluffy poodle. It was a big...
Elaborate poodle.
Standard
Doodle
size,
poodle.
large poodle.
Oh, it was just a regular poodle?
Yeah, it was a standard poodle.
Okay, then.
With a poodle cut. But not too fluffy poodle cut. But it was very pretty.
Okay. So, I guess that's the end of the K. Roger video. We got a lot done. We got a lot accomplished. It's good night. It's 2 o'clock, Tammy.
It's not night.
We've spent the whole day. We got to take a nap. We got to...
And my prescriptions aren't ready.
We got to take a nap before time to go to bed and eat supper. That's a full day. Full rest of the day. So, I got to concentrate on driving and getting this home. Thanks for watching Nichols Retirement Empire. Tammy, you got anything? Any parting words?
No,
for the
but you
people?
could look at them when you tell them goodbye.
Or I could stare off into space and talk to them like they were in the car with me. Because if somebody's in the car with you, you don't look at them while you're talking to them because you might...
But we're stopped at a red light.
Yeah, but they could pull off. And then I'd be left here talking to a camera.
I see.
Not that you guys aren't important, because you are. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Nichols Retirement Empire.